Alright folks, today we are making these amazing looking German onion pork steaks. So stay tuned. It's time to grill. Over the past couple of weeks and months I showed you several techniques of flavoring German pork steaks. And today it's one of my favorite versions. Just take some pork steaks. This is pork neck, which is close to the shoulder and is a very popular cut here in Germany. Cut into thicker slices of steaks and start chopping up onion. You will need a lot of onions today. We are using 3 of that size. It depends a little bit on the amount of steaks you would like to marinate, but for me this is a 1:1 ratio. 1 big onion to 1 steak. Then season the steak with a lot of pepper and a lot of salt. This is really important. This is where the flavor comes from. Now give it a good mix and keep pressing the onions until the juices are coming out. Give it a good mix and keep going until it starts to be a little bit wet. Then take out a huge handful of onions and start with 1 steak. Cover completely with onions. Add the second steak, onions, steak, onions. This is really important. It will lead to great tender and flavorful pork steaks. Now refrigerate for 24 to 36 hours. As soon as you're almost done with the marination time, start preheating your charcoal grill. We're using the Kamado Joe today. Put in some big blocks, fire up and heat up for high direct and indirect heat. Open the vents completely and in 15 till 20 minutes you will end up with a temperature over 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Now we're closing the vents again. Open slightly. Prepare the indirect and direct setup, 1 deflector plate, the grill grates, and then take out the steaks. Those look amazing and they smell so good. It's really cool. Take out the steaks, try to get off the onions and don't throw them away, we will need them later on too. Season the steaks with salt from both sides. Keep going with the other steaks. And then those steaks will hit the grill on direct heat to get a nice crust. And even though the amount of ingredients and measurements are rather simple today, I will put them into the video description if you like. Feel free to check them out. And if you are surfing through the video description, you could also find the links to my fan pages on social media. You can find 0815 Barbecue almost everywhere. We are on Insta, we're on Facebook, we're even on TikTok. And if you recreate one of those dishes at home and you want to post it on Insta, don't forget to tag me so I can see it and I will like it and leave a comment, I promise. As soon as you're done with the direct heat part, might take between 4 or 5 minutes per side, place them on indirect heat, close the lid again, and then we keep going with the onions. Take some garlic butter, place in a hex-clad pan or your favorite cast iron pan, whatever, and add the onions. The onions are already full of flavor. You have that huge amount of pepper and salt. It's really amazing. Keep on stirring until they're getting darker and darker. Add a dash of beer in the meantime to keep them full of moist. And my final clue is to add a little bit of chicken broth. This will lead to a great onion sauce. Simmer for 4 or 5 minutes more and those look very delicious. And I guess we're ready to serve the steak with the onions. The steak is really cool. I enjoyed the marination thing. This and the version of the GDR pork steak is one of my favorite ways of preparing pork neck in Germany right now. Plate it up with the onions and enjoy. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on this dish and the idea of marinating this completely in onions. I loved it. And of course, as always, I'm gonna give this a shot right now. Please make sure to comment, and most important thing is please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. You won't miss any other videos, and we have some more videos in our pipelines, so don't miss that. Anyway, haha, delicious stuff. Thanks for watching. I'm out. See you.